Da, 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 da. Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Boda speaking, and welcome back to another episode of So we return to the world once again of Baczamlp. Here we go again, indeed. And this time we're looking back, but also looking forward, whilst also simultaneously looking back entirely anyway. By that I mean, the first video that we're watching today came before the one we reviewed last week, and then the one came out directly after it, and then following after that, we're skipping another video. The order of these is kind of getting weird, I guess, but I do want to end the Baczamlp reviews with the She-Hulk transformations all in one, so I'll be skipping them for now. So just so you know, there is one that is supposed to go in the middle of these, but for today, I have got the wrestling duology, and then, of course, the video that, I titled this after because, I know what you all want to see. And so we will get to that at a later point. For now, something that I know considerably less about, wrestling in general. Obviously, I'm not unfamiliar with the concept itself, but it does seem like the specific characters of choice I am... were they from the Rabbids? What was the first one? Let me just check back. Okay, so yeah, the first one is... Okay, so Charlotte Flair versus Carol 2.0. So Carol 2.0 we've already seen, or I guess Carol in general. But yeah, Charlotte Flair, I think, is new. So I guess we're going to get an introduction. Maybe she's going to be like the rival and we're going to follow Carol's perspective. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and hop straight to it. The aspect ratio is different this time. But okay, fair enough. Without further ado, on with the review.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Extreme Rules. We got the Raw.
Extreme Rules. That kind of feels like the opposite you want in the situation. Extreme Rules is a dictatorship.
Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. And due to some arrival issues from Alexa Bliss, she will be replaced with Carol 2.0. And now Carol, getting ready to destroy Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair.
Okay, I wonder, because obviously we know that Carol's, exoskeleton is metallic, right? So surely that must have hurt a lot to do that kind of kick.
With a kick to the face.
Excuse me? A kick to the what now? No. Go back.
Ready to destroy Charlotte Flair?
Okay. Close to the face. If you'd moved the character a little bit further forward, that would have been something. But hey, also, way to do like in between frames like this. This is like a novel idea that for how to pull those off. Because yeah, normally the way that I've seen like other people edit is that you do crossfades in between them if you to like layer them in. But yeah, actually, this makes sense too, to try to simulate like more motion. Fair enough then.
And Charlotte Flair with a kick.
Or it was an editing mistake. Okay. You know what? It worked. It's a happy accident.
To the face. Woo! And now Charlotte Flair taunting Carol. And she's gonna go.
I mean, it's more of a celebration than a taunt, really, but okay.
For the figure eight lock. Is Carol gonna tap out from the figure eight lock? But wait just a minute.
To be fair, considering what I have in my mind of what a figure eight lock would look like, bear in mind, again, I've not seen much wrestling, I'm picturing that's probably what it would, like, best look like in Gacha.
Here comes Afro, trying to stop Charlotte Flair from using the figure eight.
Oh, I thought he was the referee. He's trying to stop her. What is he? Is he on the same team as Carol? I mean, I guess that makes sense given their history together. But does Charlotte get a teammate? Charlotte needs a teammate. I know she's the reigning champion or whatever, but come on.
Lock on Carol. Oh, she just punched Afro's balls right in his nuts.
Okay, that's illegal. That's illegal in, I'm pretty sure, basically every form of wrestling except for like Greco-Roman potentially. Which, I mean, is Extreme Rules just a lack of rules, and that's why it's called that. If so, there's already word for that. I'm pretty sure it was Greco-Roman, but anyway.
And now Afro, trying to show mercy for Charlotte Flair.
Show mercy? No, he's trying to get Charlotte Flair to show mercy to him. He's not trying to show mercy to her. She's winning at this point.
You okay? Oh, and a chop to Afro.
Extreme Rules is a PPV show, a pay-per-view show. Oh, I see. Okay.
And another chop.
I mean, the name still makes no sense, but if it's a real thing, then sure. But, you know, my point still stands.
To Afro.
Another one.
Okay.
Another one.
You know what? Okay, this is interesting, actually. Because now seeing this, because I thought the reason that the black bars are here normally is because, like, sometimes, like, the recording ends up, being a different aspect ratio to the video project in an editing software. That's what I thought was happening. But now it seems like because DJ Khaled's on here and he's also cropped out the same way, it suggests that this was all that this was like all edited in like in a particular way, and then it was exported and came out like this for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. Your export setting must have been off there. I don't know.
Another one. Another one.
He's not moving at all. He's just standing there and taking it.
Another one.
Is that Carl with Bob's voice? I'm sure Afro was Carl's original. I think Afro's a different character, but also all of them are voiced by Baczamlp at this point. So yeah, the Bob voice is kind of like used interchangeably. I think last episode, which was technically came out after this, we covered how depending on who was talking to who, there was sort of like an alternating between them. I think Kyle specifically had the Bob voice when he was talking to actual Baczamlp, and then when he's talking to Bob, he had a more like regular voice. I guess like just to differentiate between the two of them.
And another one.
And Charlotte Flair kicking Afro right off the ring, making sure he doesn't come in this ring ever again. But Charlotte Flair, look out. Carol's back on her feet. And Carol got Charlotte Flair and throwing her into the ring. And now Carol picking up Charlotte Flair. What you...
Okay, you know what? Normally, most of us to say, like, you know, having her to pick up someone with one hand would be ludicrous, but it's Carol. Obviously, we know what she's capable of, so yeah.
Gonna do?
Oh, wait, is she meant to be, like, propped up against, against, like, the ropes? Because I thought that she was like being lifted up and then like, you know, sort of like suspended there. And that's like, is Cal using like the momentum to punch her right now? Or is she like actually propped up against the ropes? I don't know. Whoa, girl fight? Yes, please. Any fight is welcome in your books, it seems. Violence in Gacha, sign Bon up.
Punching her over and over and over and over again.
Okay, I see that as she's like they're streaking down and growing a little bit actually in the frames themselves. That's I guess that's one way to like instead of like going like in between different frames, like the reactions. Honestly, I would recommend it. I say recommend. This is obviously, you know, in hindsight, but to people watching this, I recommend the process of like, you know, going back and forth between a couple of frames, because at least then, if anyone's heard of Flipperama, it will look like that basically, you know. So there you go.
An uppercut and a downward.
Unreleased Fury from Blues Pops. Yeah, the amount of girl fights that could have taken place given the protagonist, but no. Let there be blood, get her. You sound like KW in the first Emotion Energy Precure review. Which, if you haven't seen those specifically, if you want proper fights, you know, check that out.
Mamma mia! She just absolutely does.
Oh, I thought that was like the Mario death, like Mamma mia, before like, you know, you lose a life, but no, okay, it was the commentator.
Troy.
The car is being read versus the fight mode that she has. I'm guessing that's what the 2.0 actually means, because Carol's had like only a couple of outings at this point. Having a 2.0 model wouldn't make sense here, so I'm guessing Carol 2.0 is the fight mode.
Charlotte Flair. But wait a minute, is that? It is.
Her head has gone through the ropes.
It's Nancy.
See, there we go. I knew she'd have to have a teammate. It wouldn't be fair otherwise.
Oh, my girl who was viciously murdered by water from a person. And
Wait, so this is a girl who was viciously murdered? Is this like a wrestling storyline where it turns out that, you know, obviously like it was part of like the story that she got murdered and this is like her ghost coming back? Go fight in a dress and heels. Yeah, but okay, as interesting as that is, I also would think that's a terrible idea. Because you're either gonna hurt the other person with the heels. I mean, yes, Carol is metallic, she'd be fine, but anyone else, or you're going to actually break said heels and lose your entire balance. That's just not a good idea.
wait, her fight mode just turned off.
Nancy, Carol.
It seems like she's very surprised
They both said just what to Oh, I guess he's got
to see her. I really thought she died
Yeah, she's surprised to see her because yeah, okay. Oh, never mind.
from water. I mean, who was the girl that murdered her anyway? Hey, wait.
Wait, does that mean that Carol gets someone else aside from Afro? What?
That's the one. That's the one who poured water on her in the first place.
And so therefore wait, hold okay, so okay, this implies that Carol was the one who was murdered instead of Nancy. Oh, I thought okay, so they're pinning the murder on Nancy, but it was actually this new character. Okay.
I know you're the one who splashed water on me. I thought I.
Oh no, on her. Wait, is she a robot as well? Because otherwise the water thing wouldn't make sense unless she has like aquagenic urticaria or something. Not made by me, but no. Oh, called his robot. There we go. So this is a different. That makes sense. Okay, so that's why the water affected her. Okay, I'm with you now. I like it. I'm gonna have to put that video on the list. Actually, you know, maybe Friday's review. Maybe.
I killed you. Well, guess what? I'm alive, and now I want payback
Too bad. I'm alive. I can't do a perfect Cell impression.
from you.
Oh, it seems like Nancy wants revenge on the girl who splashed water.
Speaking of the dead, Scarlet isn't moving. I think she's dead. In my medical opinion, Scarlet is dead. We'll get there. Not yet. Save for dessert.
Water on her. I think she's gonna get it. And here we go.
There we go. Second teammate. Let's go, Bob.
An RKO from out of nowhere.
A literal RKO from out of nowhere, actually. You know what? It finally makes sense. That's a significant height, Bob, as well. I mean, that's commitment right there.
Bob just RKO'd the girl who splashed water on Nancy.
Does she have a name? Everyone else gets a name. Why is this girl like, you know, it's like, yes, the girl who splashed water on Nancy? I mean, I get that's probably going to be her legacy, but still.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Now, wait a minute. He's looking at Nancy.
I was about to say this exact thing. Well, there we go. Lily. Oh, we referred to Lily Trescott. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, Baczamlp, I know you're still watching this. The reason that the chat is going up about is because on Gacha Review, we have a bit of a history with Lily Trescott videos, specifically. A varied one, but not very varied. Has to be Friday's review. I mean, I can make it Saturday if you really want, but I don't know. Oh wait, no, Saturday's probably going to be another. Oh wait, no, because I was going to say Saturday would be another Everly review, but no, because that would be Sunday because we're doing the same. Oh wait, no, because we finished that one. Yeah, Saturday's probably going to be another Everly review. Anyway, sending it. Okay. I mean, we will. Yeah, I guess I'll go out of order for that. But yeah, all right then.
Oh, it seems like Bob is falling in love with Nancy.
Bob wants a robot girlfriend, apparently.
But I don't think he realizes, but Nancy already has a boyfriend. But wait a minute. Charlotte Flair
From the video, I assume.
is back on her feet. Bob, look out behind you. Oh, Charlotte
That was actually a really clever, like, jump dodge from Bob.
Flair just kicked Nancy. I don't think she was aiming for Nancy. She
No, well, definitely not, because they're on the same team.
was aiming at Bob.
Wait, who the
Did we finish? I meant a review featuring Everly, because we reviewed the last episode of Stronger Than You Think. Yes. Oh wait, no, there's the after show. Yeah, it might have to be Sunday then, because there's the after episode. So yeah. All right, there we go. But yeah, when I say Everly review, I just mean like one that's gonna have like her in it.
The hell was that?
Oh, don't mind that, Charlotte. Look out behind you. And an RKO to Charlotte Flair. Mamma mia. Bum.
Okay, so another thing here, I guess. I think all of these screenshots are probably like rendered at the same time. So if Bob was shrinking down, everyone else would also. Or that the frames are just different sizes when they were exported, because like I don't know, you probably it's like a capture, like a select capture basically. So yeah, anyone watching this, beware of select capture unless you select like these. You can get the exact same dimensions every time, or this will happen.
Just RKO'd the Raw Women's Champion. Wait a minute, what
The Raw Women's Champion.
happened to the lights? Why did the lights go off? Who's that laughing? It's Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is here. I thought she couldn't make it in time, but she is here. And Alexa Bliss with a twisted bliss to Bob. And now Alexa Bliss going up the other turnbuckle.
Okay.
She's aiming at Charlotte Flair with a twisted bliss.
See, this is the kind of thing where, like, said, oh, I thought she couldn't make it in time, and they definitely had the lights cued and rigged up for her. Classic wrestling. Mm-hmm.
To Charlotte Flair, going for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Alexa Bliss is the new.
Oh, so I guess she was just like the rogue person who came in at the end. Honestly, that's kind of unsatisfying. You see everyone else actually doing something here, and then I guess maybe if you follow the rest of the season or something, then you'd be more like, okay, she came in last second. But otherwise, very unsatisfying to have like a random person come in and just, take the belt that like everyone else had been vassling over.
Women's champion. She's made history by defeating the Queen at Extreme Rules.
And standing on her arm, that's going to be painful. You might want to move there a little bit.
Now what the fuck? Why did the lights go off again? Wait a minute. Someone's coming in the ring.
Oh, you got it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's the Fiend! Bray Wyatt! He's back! The Fiend has come back for revenge on Alexa.
This has to be what it feels like tuning into a random like wrestling match, just channel surfing, and not having someone there to explain it. There should be a Ryan George sketch about someone tuning into a wrestling match trying to get the storyline to it.
Alexa Bliss. And the Fiend has Alexa Bliss where he wants her.
You gonna do like the Bane backbreaking?
Sister
Apparently not.
Abigail on Alexa Bliss. The Fiend has come back to let himself back in.
He has come back to let himself back in. Was there a script for this video? I'm guessing there's an actual wrestling chant in the background. And the lights are going off a third time. Right, dos sin tres. Let him back in. He just won. He's definitely back in. What are you talking about? Also, yeah, it's looping. Okay, sure. All right. Right. So, yeah, I thought that the Heavy is Dead parody would have us be, the most lost at the moment. But clearly I was mistaken. That was yeah, not how it was gonna go down. I mean, okay then. Sorry, give me a second. I need to oh. Oh, okay. I messed up something. I've got to change some settings, but yeah, just for this first bit here. I don't know if this is like how normally like wrestling actually goes. in like one match, because I normally imagine that, you know, there'd be like maybe like a couple of what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like they make maybe like one like surprise appearance from somebody, but not two, because people are, you know, not just invested in like the storyline behind like what's going on, but like also how the fight itself is supposed to go down, right? I mean, people have compared things like, you know, certain arcs of like Dragon Ball Super, for example, to wrestling. You know, like the reason behind like how people why people are so like rowdy on about it is because it's like, you know, it's sports entertainment, as well as, you know, um an anime storyline that someone can follow. So it kind of has like, you know, both of those things together. But yeah, in this case, in this case, it seems like, you know, the surprise element that worked like maybe once, but then everyone started like piling in all at the same time, and yeah, it sort of like lost its way towards the, you know, the middle point. But yeah. And also, I guess because of that, this is one thing that happens in a lot of like action anything, by the way, action anything related, is that the more enemies there are to defeat, the faster they're defeated. You know, when you have like, you know, what like a one-to-one like rival thing going on with somebody, like the fight will like be prolonged, extended. There'll be like dodges and, you know, near misses and resistances. Whereas if it's like multiple, then, you know, you get like boom, 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 boom. Best example of this is the Matrix versus Matrix Reloaded, because in the Matrix, you know, the final showdown between Neo and Agent Smith takes, you know, quite a, you know, quite a significant time. Neo versus the multiple copies of Agent Smith in Matrix Reloaded, on the other hand, you know, like they just go down like rubber, basically. That might be part of the effects, but you know, regardless of that, still applies basically, and you can extrapolate that into like anything. So because this video had so many people who was trying to cram in, they went down super quickly compared to a round with like, you know, an actual struggle between two, maybe three at a push people. So there you go. All right then. So it wasn't just the new challenger like part from oh yeah, well there was a new challenger part, but it was just like the lighting at the end. It was like everything. You know, just too many characters would cause introductions that last a while. Yeah, I mean that's yeah, the yeah, the pop shows have that problem when it comes to characters in general sharing the screen time because they're so short most of the time. So yeah. But yeah, this had it because it was, you know, this its premise sort of knocked itself out, I suppose. But that didn't stop Baczamlp from making a sequel, or I guess just maybe a different match with a different aspect ratio. I guess the resolution got fixed, which, you know, hey, great. So here we go. This one is who did it say it was versus? I mean, it's probably gonna be multiple people, but still, this one says Natalia versus Layla, or two people that I don't think we've seen on here, so they're probably also references. So let's see a battle between two people that we don't know.
John Cena!
I mean, John Cena would make sense in this video, to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Oh, so we have like a you know, someone physically appearing. You're right, Gus. It was Kyle.
this following contest is scheduled for one fall. Now this match
Oh, but Kyle, of course, not being Afro, because that's different. Yeah.
was suggested by Molten Freddy.
I mean, great. Did I guess when okay, if it's a comment request, then it makes sense. You know, the audience would know who these people are. I suppose. I hope.
Wow, I did not know Molten Freddy was a WWE fan. And now, introducing first, from Calgary, Quebec, Canada, who lost to Aaliyah on SmackDown in 3 seconds and 17 nanoseconds, and
Probably doesn't want to be reminded of that in her introduction, but go for
had a
it.
father named Jim Heinhardt, who died.
Yes,
Okay,
especially.
sorry, I didn't know you cared for your
Yeah, that was definitely a Bob sound.
father so much.
You didn't know that she cared for her father who died, or just her father in general. What? Also, yes, Canadian from Quebec specifically.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natalia. Okie dokie. Now introducing her opponent.
Oh, doesn't even have the fact. Well, you know, actually, him not having the facts is probably a blessing here because the ones that he pulled out for Natalia specifically are probably not that good. So, you know.
Oh man, I don't know if I can remember this.
What an idiot!
From Miami, Florida.
Patrick Warburton?
I have no idea. Somebody gave her another contract just for this match. Ladies and gentlemen, Layla.
That's all she gets? No trauma to exploit there, Kyle? Oh well, better luck next time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's get ready to rumble!
I am fascinated by the fact that, like, during this period of Baczamlp, that like his voice acting extends only to what he can't sample from somewhere else. Like, he could have said, "Let's get ready to rumble," and made the reference because, and you know, done the cadence and everything, but chose specifically to use like the stock audio of someone else doing it. Which is the same thing for like the memes. They come in like every now and then, and they're like it's the same idea. I don't know. It's just interesting the way that like that comes down. I'm you know, I did criticize metery stories for, you know, relying too much on like the memes, but because Baczamlp, like these videos were so that they so much into that, it kind of like looped back around again to like, you know, justifying the approach to some extent. Again, for a general audience, it depends like how far I would go. But hey, you know, I drop references to random obscure stuff all the time, so who am I to say?
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Royal Rumble. We're on our way.
You're gonna welcome them now? But they've already heard the contestant.
With Natalia versus Layla.
Yeah, see, this right here, these frames are equally sized, and therefore they can be looped between each other. Also very Dragon Ball, actually, in the approach of, like, you know, looping them with each other.
Currently battling each other out.
It's a bit like Gwenpool. Yeah, similar color scheme. Yeah, you're right.
And Layla with a punch to Natalia. And Natalia with a kick to the face.
That one looked like it hurt. That kick there. I've seen many fly kicks in Gacha, but that one especially felt like it had like an impact to it.
And Layla kicks out. And now Natalia.
Pow! Right in the kitchen!
See what I mean?
Oh, and Layla fights back. Oh, what a punch to the face.
And a slam to the ground as well.
And now.
Okay, you know what I'm wondering, actually? For the recording process of this, were these videos, because the aspect ratio is also played back, I wonder if that's why the export is a bit wonky here. Was the video like exported, but then like it was recorded over with like Baczamlp's like actual commentary and it improvised in the moment? Was that how this worked?
Now Natalia kicks out. What's it gonna take for Layla to defeat Natalia? Oh, she's gonna make a run for it. Oh, she got her. She's going for the sharpshooter. She's going for the sharpshooter. Layla might tap. Layla might tap. Oh man, I think she might tap. I think she's gonna tap. Wait, just a minute.
Oh,
Is that Layla? What the hell is she doing
Again, there needs to be some reaction here to the punches.
here?
Like some change of frames.
I mean, Natalia has been getting on her nerves, so she's here for some reason. But wait, it's...
I'm staring at the punches and fighters. I'm asking them to change some frames.
So Branks, what the hell is she doing here now?
You know what? Oh, okay. So really, we got so far into this video. Like, bear in mind, we're like, you know, just over like halfway through. So, you know, the wish for like you know, a more intense fight between two people compared to several others was granted up until this point, and now they just all pile in towards the end. We haven't pointed this out. That also might be why the export seems weird, because look at the green haired lady's hair. It's going over the custom background. but is still being cropped out, which implies that the export was still small, but not as small as the background was, which was not resized in the editing software.
Susty black art! What the hell is happening? Dear
Say black art? What was that? Did I miss the quote? Is he practicing witchcraft now? What was that meant to be? Hold on a second.
going here now? Now, Susty black art! What the hell is
I don't know. I just hear black art. Okay, if I'm practicing witchcraft now.
happening? Dear God!
You know what? If you ever bring these videos back, Baczamlp, we need some of them to have like magic powers. Have some witch jewels. Why not?
Did you see what Aaliyah just did? The crowd is going crazy here. Who the hell's possibly gonna come up to the ring now? Well, now it's Charlotte Flair. Now she's in
Okay, welcome back, Charlotte.
the ring.
At least this is someone we recognize.
What in God's name is happening?
What is happening with your with your outfits? You've got like you've got the white outlines over the usual outline black, which I guess makes it's still void-esque, but at least it's not like buried in. Okay, sure. And then they've got the socks that are like
Wait, everyone's getting up. How the hell is everybody up?
at the same time as well. Yeah.
So is Elena. How'd she get up so fast? Oh man, I feel like they're all gonna fight. They're definitely gonna fight. Oh, they're
I can hear a little like that, like either like popping or like something going on with the microphone there, like a tap or whatever. I don't know.
They're at it. They're beating the hell out of each other. It's like the women's Royal Rumble match has already begun.
It has. Isn't that what we're watching?
Wait, who's that screaming?
Is it Bob again?
Oh, I think they know who it is.
Is it
That
Bob
might
again?
be Bob, waiting for an RKO.
Yeah,
on
go on,
somebody.
Bob.
Here he
Go on, let's
comes.
go, Bob.
Oh my! Oh, that killed him! That killed him!
Yeah, he's absolutely dead. I guess that's why the next episode is called Bob is Dead. I think the She-Hulk video came before this, but yeah. Oh my god, they killed Bob. That's what I'll say. You meanies.
Oh, and they think it's funny that Bob.
They think. Why do they think that's funny? Something people. Oh, wait. I guess Bob was like in against Charlotte before, so okay.
Killed him.
Roses are red, fact eye prickly. I did say it was a big height last.
Oh, find
last video.
RKO somebody. Oh, man, it was kind of funny, but for them, it's like really funny. Well, I guess that's it for this show. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
There you go. Street Life episode idea: abomination. For some reason, Bob becomes afflicted with some sort of temporary mutation, and the superheroes have to rescue him with the help of Baczamlp. There you go. New idea. Maybe it's brought about by the terrible cafeteria food they're serving in the school. Oh, and I guess
And thank you for 400 subscribers on YouTube.
Let's get it.
Wait, 426 videos. I am sorry, wait a second. The Hall of Cringe was not that expansive. Baczamlp, have you been holding out on me? How many videos did you used to have at this point? It seems like the Hall of Cringe was very selective in the cringe that you provided. I thought I was getting like the whole picture here. You've been holding out on us. Okay then. Rude. Okay. So, before we move on to like the last video, let's the thoughts on this one. Yeah, like I said before, the fight was definitely way better this time because because the people appeared like that didn't interrupt until like way later into the video, so you actually did get like I said, a sense that there's like more people involved at this point. So yeah, that's so on that ground alone, yeah, it's way better. I'm guessing that these are either based on like real life wrestlers that I just don't know the names of, or they're once again people from like other videos and references in that sense, or possibly both. I don't know. Um, so yeah, hopefully, with your audience at the time, they realize that fact. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends in that sense. Not exactly like I can knock fandom content for not explaining itself in that aspect. But yeah, in terms of like the rest of it, and um, yeah, this time it felt less chaotic and less intrusive on what it was doing before. So still a little bit overwhelming at times, as clearly evidenced by what by the chat seeming to fall asleep. But out of the two of them, this one definitely is a superior one. So yeah, the end was join us as a pro or con. I don't know, but ignoring the She-Hulk video for now, we're going to go to the last video for today. Bob is dead. Yeah, so this one is the only TF2 meme that I know about, because Ghosty sent it to me like a while ago. And yeah, it's, if you haven't seen the original The Heavy is Dead, it's quite the ride. It's quite the ride. Honestly, it wouldn't look out of place with videos made today with that like where like a million jokes happen all at once, or like in succession with each other, and it's like it fully devolves into randomness and scuff. The difference being that it would this being that it doesn't have nearly enough Vine booms to be for the modern era. But aside from that, honestly, a perfect fit. So I rewatched that before this episode. I also watched like a live action recreation of The Heaviest Dead, because the original Heaviest Dead is like made like the TF2 3D models. Another situation where because of like how that game is animated, you can get like a lot of humor from that specifically. So once again, as far as meme adaptations go, Baczamlp is playing at a disadvantage here. But The Heavy is Dead is like so iconic anyway that it seems like we're gonna be we're probably in like safe hands in terms of some good laughs. Also, I was gonna put the picture of Saxton Hale on the screen here, but I got rid of him. Yeah, he was the guy that had like like the big plan from like one of the previous episodes, and also in his actual TF2 model had like like a hairy chest and was always like shirtless or something, and like a hat, I think was his thing. I don't know. Anywho, let's go ahead and see the adaptation of probably, I think, the most famous TF2 meme of all time, The Heavy is Dead. This is Bob is Dead.
I'm dead!
that's
Ya-da-dada-da. It is good day to be not dead. You are dead. I'm dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, of course, like part of the funniness of this, like sampling the different audios and putting them together from the actual voice lines, which of course nowadays would be done with AI. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be a fit after all. Anyway,
Heavy is dead.
Yes, I am dead.
Why?
okay, it seems like Brandon said like you like sandwich there, but that is in the video. Also, holy OC, yeah, there's a lot of characters that appear in this, so I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of OCs that are going to show up in this.
Is that Heavy dead?
I don't know. I think it was.
You are dead.
Okay.
What's up?
And once again, his head's gone. Continuity. I'm glad we watched that other video today.
You wankers, who's up for it? Ah, what the bloody hell just happened? The Heavy is dead. The Heavy is dead. Correct.
Yeah, this is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire recreation thing, but this is the closest, I guess, that could be achieved with, like, regular text. So, there you go. Harry Potter, if he was a girl and a hybrid princess. You're a magical girl, Harry. And a thumping good, I'd wager. Magical girl Harry Potter. That's the adaptation we he attends Pop Warts. Anyway, moving on.
So, did you see the murderer?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. One thing I really appreciate here is now I'm playing around with like different camera angles and such, because again, the Heavy is Dead, like most of the jokes in this like are visual, or like it's like aided by the visuals. So again, a thing that's like difficult to do, especially we've seen like how it started up with the ads of movie stuff, and then like eventually going into like some of the gacha aspects of like the TF2 memes. But this one really needs like the differences in cameras, and finally we're getting that. Because yes, cutting back to the Heavy originally, there was always like some new animation, like some other way to express that he was dead, compared to this, where like the same thing happens, and in fact, there's a lot of the similarities here. Yeah,
I will find.
you said the picture of Saxton. Oh no, yeah. Look at the OC. Look at the OC. It's less intrusive on the eyes.
Find him. I will capture him, and no one will ever die again.
Yeah, is this not the other thing as well? The Heaviest Dead actually does have a story to it. But it just like is every possible randomness is inserted in the moment.
That's nice. Proud.
Okay, that feels more like how things were done today. Like the extra random bits of the videos that just appear on the screen. That doesn't happen in Heaviest Dead. That's definitely a new thing.
Heavy is dead.
Okay, that character was surrounded, I think, by like a couple of like other like 4 other soldiers in that moment, but that's the only difference so far.
We know. Hurt. Killed him. We don't.
Is this like a prop in Gacha? Never seen this before.
No. I will find clues. What's that?
Oh, okay, yeah, originally this character was like flipped over and like is sniffing the ground. I would have like angled him and rotated him to do this. But either way,
weapon. That thing is why that Heavy is dead.
It's a Gacha prop. I was so happy when they added all the mermaid stuff to Gacha Club, and then I just didn't use any of it.
The Heavy is dead. Yes, he died.
Okay, yeah, that's also the thing for the Heaviest Dead, is that they happen to be on a green screen. The green screen is like a little bit better mounted in this one, but hey, good use of like them actually being, in that kind of background.
No! In my med.
Oh, okay. So yes, this does happen. The Heavy does like raise up, but then he splits apart. This would have been the time to separate the character in like the map parts and like the puppet poses, but that would have like taken like several layers. So yeah, okay. Toy Bonnie, yeah. Hey, look, I guess like a version of you's in here. There you go.
Good opinions that Heavy is dead. Doc, what happened? My professional opinion? The Heavy was killed.
Oh, God. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Well, now what?
Oh, come on.
Look at this. The freaking Heavy's dead. What do you...
It was like Baczamlp what those season of video. Honestly, there's no better video than like Heavy is Dead to base on to like put people in, honestly. Because again, the live action one I saw, there was like so many different people just all doing like their best to recreate like the madness of like scuffed 3D animation. And this is like a very similar thing. The Heavy is Dead brings people together, whether it's the TF2 cast trying to solve the murder, or it's the people trying to recreate it. There you go. Just to animate Jacob is dead. Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Think of that.
Might look a little bit too good if you do, honestly.
Yes, Scout. Yeah. Good home.
Ah, come on! Friggin' unbelievable. Oh, seriously.
Okay, let's get back to the point.
I think Heavy is
I think the point was like a sign originally as well, but yeah.
dead.
The Heavy is dead.
And yes, that also happens. The Heavy does point at himself.
Oh, shit, is me. Who killed Heavy?
It was me.
Okay. Depending on like how they do this joke, it might be done a little bit dirty here. Let's see.
Yes, I did it like this.
That's a joke, lad.
Okay, yeah. So yes, we do, this character does like drink a lot in close up, but I mean it's extreme close up. You know, like fully like on like the mouth and like it's like the swelling around the lips like swirling basically like that basically as he's taking a swig each time. Really emphasize like the grossness of it. So yeah, that's the first joke I can say was probably not like adapted as best it could be in this one, aside from the rotation thing from earlier. Not to the girl with the purple lightning scar. This is the transformed form, which is of course is also a wolf because why not?
It was him.
Okay, so that close up, the one with the mouth, yeah, that's more of what it looked like.
You know, I didn't. That was a joke.
Oh, maybe just like biding his time for that. Okay, possibly.
That's right. It was me, you monster.
But why?
Because you're fat, boy. And another thing, you're ugly.
Engineer, stop! Engineer, you are so big! He's not funny. Engineer!
Oh, damn it, heavy.
Yeah, there's always like some sort of caption there as well. Yeah, seriously, I think it was like there as well.
You are dead.
No! You You are dead! No big surprise.
Well, that was idiotic. Off to hang myself. Hot and left.
Okay, this is interesting. So the live action adaptation also didn't do the hang myself with an actual like hanging, because that was also a thing of like being like very difficult to do in Gacha. And probably, a little bit more shocking. But but in live action, they actually like just had someone jump into a pool that was there, like the person's backyard they were filming in. So yeah, interesting that that the same approach was taken here. I don't know which video came out first, but all right, there you go. Also, apparently, the magical the girl was also a robot. Isn't that a title?
I am alive! He's nice. Yes, this is stupid.
And yep, ironic enough, the heavy is the one who is left alive, and I guess all of these different people are the ones that were there. Yeah, miracle. Everyone is a robot. Yeah, animatronic. I tell you know what? Replace the Y with an I. Make it animatronic. There you go. Animatronic and the something. That's the magical girl Harry Potter. Anyway, yeah, I was a little bit worried going into this because again, like I've been optimistic, obviously, but yeah, because this is the one parody that I actually knew. I was thinking like, okay, how is this going to be done? Because we've seen how, in the other videos that like some of these moments like weren't probably like either done or like, I was expecting like Baczamlp to, to like voice over like every time someone says like their character's name or something, be like, Bob is dead, like something like that. And that which would have added to it. It would have made it even more scuffed than originally. But no, this was just one where like, the camera was worked out, the time was worked out, the visual gags were recreated mostly very like faithfully. Like properly bringing the Heavy is Dead 2 Gacha almost in the best way that it could have been done with the editing skills that the Baczamlp had like at the time. This feels that this is definitely the culmination of Baczamlp's time actually either actually going through and looking at these different parodies or something, and also perusing the whole that whatever also didn't make it into the Hall of Cringe, which is apparently I realize is like much more substantial than I gave it credit for. I mean, my goodness, I would never have thought. It was like 400 missing. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay, never mind then. Forget the animatronic parts. Stick to Harry Potter. Anyway, they review the. Okay. I don't know. You lot hash that one out. But yeah, I really, yeah, I've really vibe with this one. Maybe I just had to be more aware of like the other TF2 memes or like the other ones than talking about. But no, I was familiar with Astif movie, and that was those ones I was the most critical of. So yeah, I guess this one just like came in, and and I'm sure that everyone who was like in this was like really over the moon they could actually like take part. This is what people think of when they think of, you know, a gacha collab. Because, you know, like I said before, the way that I do inserted characters into shows is I make them integral to the plots because they don't know that I'm gonna, you know, continue the show for as long as I am. In the case of like, you know, just like putting someone's like randomly in here, yeah, absolutely. You know, this kind of cameo is, you know, fantastic to do. Provided you don't have like, you know, a rigid universe that requires the cameos to make sense in them, which Baczamlp does not. So it's perfect. So yeah, well, I'm sure that this is what a great like idea for a 400 subscriber special. And I guess we'll see, you know, and it was all uphill from here. We're already aware of that, of course, but you know, just how far does the climb still go? I guess we'll find out next time because there's going to be next week is probably going to be like several different videos. There's more like, you know, gacha rabbits meet someone or meet the blah blah blahs that get there. So yeah, we'll have another batch of those next time. Maybe not all of them, maybe some of them. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, so yeah, that's a good point. Justin's one is like a little bit too hard to read for the rest of this tag. They're a little bit done dirty, but yeah. Oh well. And from this is Jacob is dead. Oh no, I am dead. I better sign off then. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. And on that note, until next time, blah, dead.